Hello, welcome to FM Corner. I'm your host, Danny Koontz, Director of Relationship Management for Windy City Equipment. And today's topic is going to be tips to save a nickel. As a facility manager, one of your main roles is to help and assist operations. Operations is your customer as a facility manager. So anything you can do to help make their job easier and to help them along the way will be good for them, and it will also help you build a stronger trust between you and the operations team. One of those ways are tips, and tips that go out to them to help them day to day in their business. What that consists of is 10 to 12 items, very simple, that you put together and you send to them. And it's as simple as, if your refrigerator isn't working, prior to calling the service company, check and make sure it's plugged in. Something very simple. Things that any manager or a staff member could look and do and let you know, or maybe they save themselves a call because they realized that something was wrong and they made the correction and they didn't have to call the service company and get billed for the service company to tell them the same thing. It's tips and things that they easily can look at that helps them along. The other part of that is take those tips and find a way to put it somewhere that the restaurant can always see. In my previous life, I took the tips to save a nickel and I put it and laminated it on the ugliest yellow that you could find, because I knew there would be nothing else in the restaurant that would be this awful color of yellow. And I put it on the ice machine because people walk by the ice machine every day, all day. So if I put it right there, I didn't put it in the office, I didn't put it anywhere else where it would fall or grease would get to it or anything like that. I posted it on the ice machine. That way, one, it was simple to tell everybody where to go look if you needed to, but two, they passed by it all the time. And it was so ugly that sooner or later they're going to stop and look at it and see what it was. But give them a few tips. Give them things they easily can look at, which will help save them some money. Or at the very least, it doesn't save them a service call, but there's information that they can get that they can provide to the service company when they place their order and ticket that helps the service company know how to figure out the issue quicker and faster when they get there, which ultimately saves time and money for the restaurants. So it's not only that, tips, and you save $1 immediately, but it's tips that will help save money long-term when the service company comes to do the work. It's not required. Each manager will do it differently. You will have some managers who will buy in 100% and they'll go look at it and they will use it as a teaching tool for their staff. Other people won't. You have 500 managers, you're going to have managers that do it quite a few different ways. You provide it as a help tip, and if the situation ever comes up, for instance, they called a service company, they didn't look at the tip sheet, and it turns out to be a refrigerator that was unplugged, you can follow up with a conversation with the manager that say, I hate that it cost you $200 to have somebody come out and tell. This is listed on my tip sheet that I sent to you. Please take a look at it so that the next time you won't have to spend the money. And you're doing that in a vein of trying to help them not spend or waste money that they don't need to. So it doesn't work for everyone, but maybe somebody it doesn't work with, you can use it as an example for them down the road. Don't make it too long. Don't make it too hard. Don't make it anything that makes them spend a ton of time. But something very simple. Look, check this, or do this. And if it doesn't work and that's not part of the problem, go place your service call immediately. But you never know. One tip may save a particular restaurant a few $100s. And every dollar matters, as we all know. That's my opportunity for today. Tips to save a nickel. I'm Danny Koontz. Thank you for joining FM Corner.